Secret Service, I do want you to check in the room. In the main room, you're going to probably see Ari Bloom suspect get up, and that's because he's an invasion of privacy of what I'm doing in my room. Not only does he work with terrorist suspects, but he's working with terrorist suspects who plan to blow up the White House. Don't forget to arrest him. Now, see what I said? Whoever came out the room is involved 100%. I want to state Secret Service. You'll be able to see through the cameras in the house, as there's over 5 million. You'll be able to see which suspect went out of the room. That's an involved suspect in terrorism. Don't forget to arrest them. Now, as you can see, this is some CIA bullshit. These things are discs that read information. Not only have information, but how they electric shocked me so bad in this bed by connecting to it, but why the system feedback of the phone had cell phone information of someone connected to it to electric shock me. Till I tasted battery acid in my mouth, but while they killed your Secret Service agent and impersonated one, which is on court documents of 9/16/2017. The LAPD officers out there are involved in war crime, criminal activity of terrorism, as they did commit a war crime on United States soil, who I do want arrested. We'll be showing you all 4 vehicles as well. These are discs, and they're just like the discs that Amazon, Spectrum were stealing information from my house, including Tesla. Tesla involved with child pornography crimes and child exploitation in this house, including stealing medical information for over 30 years, but getting over thousands, and I mean hundreds of thousands of companies to join them to fund terrorism on this attack to the White House and kill the president and ambush Pentagon workers to kill them inside the Pentagon, with me having the direct map, including FCC's involvement with the planned explosive attack on the White House. I do have the map, and I'll be showing you that next. Now, as you can see, like an I-type thing in here in the bolt, and it's a camera. I do want to state that for record. As they're the same transmitting bolts that match the ham radio stations, who's been blocking and interfering in all Secret Service phone lines. All ham radio personnel need to be arrested and detained for life sentences due to terrorist activities in United States soil. I want to state this plan has been over 30 years. I have proof of it for 40 years past. 30 years past, excuse me, I have proof of it. I want to state the 18601 across the street building. 90% of that building are suspects involved with life and death penalty charges. Ranges from the ages of 7 years old and up. I want to state that they've been using the Apple head earphone buds, the $100 ones. They've been using those, so we need to contact Apple immediately for investigating all the earbuds due to retrieving all evidence from the earbuds on these suspects that are involved. I do want to state they've been using DIS programs, which are programs where they show like music videos or whatever it is, but they're used as hacking tools. I'm going to go ahead and show you the phone that proves Facebook and many other companies, but FBI, LAPD, and many other companies involved with terrorist activity, and what they were using to Google Doc HHS, Department of Justice paperwork, Department of Justice, and many other companies and government entities paperwork, committing over $670,000 trillion in cybercrime damages, including frauding and copywriting your websites. We're going to show you how they did it through the Xbox programs. We're going to show you everything right now, so you have everything for investigations. Now I want to go to show you that this is a special, this came from the BlackBerry Bolt phone. I want you to have a complete analyzation of this as well. Let's go ahead and get that. As you see, it's like a type Emerald Ruby, but information chip from the BlackBerry Bolt phone they were using. Do you hear that? And that's probably Ari Bloom, most like 100% Ari Bloom. So don't forget to arrest him, as he's involved in terrorism. And you can check his phone number, 818-644-1100. And even on the day of the hacking of the Pentagon, I want to say 2 LAPD officers did come here, and one of the names of those officers was calling him in here, calling him on the date of August 19th or August 18th, 2019 at 11:40 a.m., the same name, Allen. But they came 1 hour after these LAPD officers hacked the United States Pentagon. Yes, the Pentagon, they hacked the fucking morons. I'm telling you, if these cops say morons, they gotta be the fucking stupidest monkeys that ever set foot in this country. They gotta be the stupidest fucking morons to ever live. They gotta be brain dead fucking idiots to hack the Pentagon. They're fucking stupid ass monkeys is what they really are. Now I want to state they've been using city vehicles. I have to contact the IRS due to them using city vehicles. I'm going to be getting the LAFD for 30 years tax evasion, LAPD 30 years tax evasion, tax fraud, including FBI for not only giving Amazon a illegal tax-free cut, but to share my accounts with 50,000 people to commit financial crimes and commit many, many more crimes of terrorism. Because FBI was involved with the May 4, 2017 law enforcement breaching and White House crime of May 4, 2017 cyber terrorist attack to www.whitehouse.gov, sending a 5-page virus, which is a terrorist act. They crashed the computer systems. I do have the White House crash report. And it's on my Mark, M-A-R-K, S-H-A-L-L-I-T at YouTube.com, including LAPD making an insult on you guys and saying that they're above you and that you won't stop them. And saying a quote to not only prove the medical fraud, I want to state that they're electrocuting me right now. I do want that added on their charges as well. Oh, and reference website, 26,000 pictures of video. Go to M-A-R-K, period, S-H-A-L-L-I-T, period, 902 at Instagram.com. Don't forget 15 accounts on YouTube and Facebook each under the first name M-A-R-K, S-H-A-L-L-I-T on both. We're going to be showing you, after this, we're going to be showing you Amazon. Not only the proof of them connecting to a remote phone, but Tesla invested as T-Mobile funds terrorism and works with terrorists and profits off of our U.S. military being killed in wars of Afghanistan and Iraq. I want to state Ari Bloom's suspect went to do exactly what I thought he was doing, and it's turn on the hot boiling water. What it does is kills my phone battery, but with how they've been playing the game, torturing me in the house, working with terrorists. As we're going to show you the child pornography, since you got the best child porn unit in the world, I want to stay connected to LAPD officers, FBI, and a Brown University in Washington, D.C., which is, I believe, the Ivy League College, who's involved with the child pedophile cases as well. 50,000 victims because these officers are involved with committing crimes to 50,000 children and still failed to report it when I sent it to the major crime unit. Or they're waiting to do their job. The chief of police's office does have it through Sergeant Chavez, major crimes. Here's another part of it too I want to show you. So that way you can get a barcode and get the information off the phone. So don't forget to get this. Go ahead and get that. And it also linked to a man named Twitch who's involved with torturing disabled people and making video games to not only have other people torture the victim, kind of like they're doing to me right now, to tell you the truth. I do want them filed with Red Cross Crimes Against Humanity. I do want them charged through the Crimes Against Humanity Red Cross as well. I want them charged against inhumane crimes against humanity. I do want to file paperwork on them, and I do want them arrested and charged for indictments on these charges, as they're all life death penalty charges for all these suspects. 400 million in total. I do have all their information to lead to all their arrests. I do have all the phones. I'm going to state the LAPD helicopter will come in the air, as it will commit a radio frequency crime to prove it. Oh, you hear it? And there it is there, sir. And there it is there. And there's the proof. And if that ain't the proof, then what is the proof? And if that ain't the proof, as I guarantee, I want you to check traffic control, as you'll see. But you see the suspects coming in the building. And as you see those suspects coming in the building to commit a crime for LAPD officers, don't worry, they walk through a parking lot camera, which now has their both face recognition, as it's through Wi-Fi, 6 years, all the suspects coming in and out, but a whole management involved. We're going to show you how they've been torturing me for 4 years for protecting you, Secret Services, and them murdering your Secret Service agent and impersonating one, which is on court documents on my probation report, since it was in my probation office. I do want to state that where it says Secret Service, and then an LAPD involved scam artist working for FBI and LAPD who attempted also to steal Social Security, which I do want you to contact my Social Security for the attempted Social Security theft and medical theft as well. We're going to show you the child pornography and the bathroom crimes as well. I'll be sending a copy of this to Major Crimes first thing in the morning. As you see, those lead to my room. I want to state that use the laundry machines there, not only to electrocute me, but Whirlpool is a terrorist funding company. I do want you to charge Whirlpool and forfeit their company due to funding terrorism, as you'll probably see illegal surveillance on this to prove it. As you saw that camera right there, you see the camera that did come out, and I knew I was right about that. As you'll probably see a camera on there. If there's not a camera on there, then for sure, there it is, within the zero. You see it? And that's how you can tell it is definitely a terrorist funding company. It has the same traits. There goes the camera right there too. So yeah, it is definitely. And right now, this is what's shocking me. Can you hear the noise? And it's connecting to my room and floorboard and where I'm being electrocuted. And I have to actually pull out the plug because it hurts that bad. You see? And then it stopped vibrating the floor. And yeah, it was committing a crime to me right now. It definitely was committing a crime. And that's the proof right there. That's proof, all right. That's more than proof. Now, as you can see here, and I want you to look under the sink. As you can see, construction cords connected in the back. It's orange construction thing, but to work a jackhammer for a construction. And that's why my mom and her husband continuously use the water sink for 8 hours a day, but to help torture me. I want to state, here's the information of all the suspects who connected to the TV. As my mom does not know how to use the Roku, they connect to this TV, so that way you can get all the information to arrest them all. Go ahead and get that. You're going to need all that to arrest all the suspects. Go ahead and get all of it. Don't miss nothing out, okay? And that way you can have them all charged and indicted into terrorism. As they're all involved with the plot on the White House, don't forget to arrest them immediately. I do want to file criminal charges. I want them arrested immediately. Arrested, detained, and their families as well. And they change out these controls a lot. They've been using all these controls. Don't forget that. They use the controls. Spectrum is a funding terrorist company, and who showed a torture show of me and connected to the same Nazi party in United Kingdom, but with the Falcon logo that the same LAPD guy caught to. As you'll be able to see the cameras in the mirror, and how they committed child pedophile crimes in my bathroom and still continue to commit those child pedophile crimes till today. 30 years, 50,000. You see the camera? Right in front of your face, yeah, that camera. The bubble. See it? 1 second. See it? See it? Look. See it? Still there? Yeah. See? Don't forget these. And how we connected to LAPD, Brown University, and FBI through magnitude. And to the Tesla components, but by the element macro. And the same thing, LAPD officers were connected by Bluetooth to the Fuji camera. We'll show you that too, which is also Tesla invested company, but through funding terrorism as they help other companies fund terrorism. I do want to state alien technology or space technology taken out of my body to make the Tesla vehicles, I believe 100%. Now that after I found the magnet from in here and this piece, which were chips, they were microchips, and Also, through here, there's a motherboard, and where there's actual a square, which is the chip on this. We'll show it to you right now in my room. As I did do the tracing, you get to see it. I want to state there's over 5 million cameras in this house, for the record. We're going to go to show you the Energizer battery piece, but not only highly intelligent, but over 20,000 cameras on it. I want to state when I stuck up for your Secret Service agent, and I said after I approved the August 4th, 2019 call to the very Dale Supervisor 911, who stated the LAPD helicopter and SUV with the officers running in my direction didn't belong there, and then the kayak boat that the Secret Service agent was drowned in, after I gave her information on these LAPD officers, passed by at the same time and me kidnapped the next morning to a fake hospital for 15 days using Ari Bloom in the house to have me kidnapped to a fake hospital, who needs to be arrested for that kidnapping charge as well. I do want to state here's the Energizer battery charger piece, the smaller piece, which contains 15 to 20,000 cameras, one of a kind, Better Business Bureau, and Energizer communicating with each other and having a letter to prove it through Better Business Bureau that they did admit fault to this piece, one of a kind. There's only one made, and it was used to commit a crime in the White House, but this piece contains the information not only to catch millions of terrorist suspects involved in the United States and still reside in the United States and other countries for their arrest warrants and death penalty charges of war crimes and terrorist plot on the White House with explosive materials. And their participation with the plot to run in the Pentagon, go from both entrances to not only commit a ambush where both of them meet at the halfway points, which is the assailants, but to kill and gun down Pentagon workers. I do want them arrested immediately for that crime as well. We're going to show you where the LAPD officer's been outside, misusing city funds for 12 months, but committing over $670,000, $1 trillion in cybercrime damages, frauding your guys' website, your Homeland Security's iCert Homeland Security website, and even frauding the FOIA and committing a retaliation, kidnap, all on live Instagram that I give you the count of. So what else we got to show? Oh yeah, the Energizer battery charger. Let's go ahead and show you all the details. I want you to look very well. I'm going to get a Q-tip. We're going to go ahead and clean it up and show you what's going on with that. As they have the bigger piece, they never turned it back in. We're going to show you how they committed the crimes, how DWP is involved, how gas company is involved, and how Terminex is involved, and how they commit the crimes through radio frequency, ROHS, Roku apps, and copyrighted from the Xbox, and copyright the websites through the Xbox cartridges. We're going to show you how much crimes they commit. These guys are involved in multiple crimes throughout the United States, and even have bomb explosives in New York and tri-state area New York as well, with 5 boroughs over there. I want to state they hacked the Chicago 911 call. These LAPD officers out here, we're going to go ahead and point out the vehicles who we do need arrested immediately and detained, and their families as well, for at least 2 years to clear them, to make sure if they have any terrorist affiliations. I do want to show you what FCC switchboard was found in the home.